No, we're totally not ready. What? Well, they're early. They're early. Or are we late? No, they're early. All right. What? No. We're 30 seconds? No. Shit. I doubt it. We got yesterday's levels. One, shit. Then it's 10 seconds. Okay, fine. Let's do it live. Hi. You got me? 1, 3. Hi there, I'm Darren Howard. It's Radio Free Canada. Welcome to the show. We're ready for some awesomeness, okay? And we're doing a production meeting, and we're just taking a look, and we said, okay, we got to step back for a second. Mainstream has gone right off the deep end, okay? We're sitting there talking right now, and for some reason, the internet is lighting up, okay? It's going, what the is going on? So we're putting together this radio broadcast. Okay, if you're brand new, this is adult radio, okay? If you're too young or easily offended, turn the radio off. I am a bar manager at heart, and that's for, 15 years. 20 years, I sat and I listened, okay, while people got drunk and told me the truth. Okay, so you get a certain attitude when you're doing these things, and you have a certain thing of a certain point of view of, really? Okay. And you're patient, okay, but no patience for BS whatsoever. What's happened? Okay, number one. The the Atlantic Conveyor, the most important ocean current that there is on the planet that prevents the planet from going into an ice age, has been reducing in power and intensity for the last 4 years, and it's at the lowest point it's been at for 1,000 years. The current that prevents us from going into an ice age is at its lowest point in 1,000 years. Might be news. I am fiddling. Banks, number 2. Banks. Reality check time. Banks are imploding, and the government is saying, well, we should bail them out, right? Secure your investment and stuff like this. Well, not explaining that the banks made the money up from nothing and the rules up from nothing and everyone having to pay it off because they broke their own rules while making money up from nothing. I mean, it is an economy, right? Fuck. Okay, so number 3. In our test community of Alberta, Calgary, Alberta, Canada, we have an election going on. The provincial election, which is actually kind of more important than the federal election because the feds do whatever the fuck they want whenever they want. I'll be talking about that later for the reality check. But reality check Alberta and the election, our test community making shit happen. Oh, sorry. There we go. Can you see me? Wow, that's like way brighter. Yeah, thanks, internet. Yeah, turn your fucking lights on. Wow. Okay. So we've got this election. And we itemized the talking points that Rachel Notley and Diane Smith, the two people running for our provincial leadership, have got and what they're saying, okay? And it's awesome. Okay, so because we read a book on political science on the way that things are governed, okay, sort of the Windsor system that we use. And fucking all of their talking points make no sense. What? And serve the oligarchs. They go, well, this is important to you when it's only important to a small segment of the population, so it's important to everybody. This is important to you when it doesn't really have an impact. So at point 1, only a small segment. Point 2, only a small bizarre segment. And point 3 on both sides is this is how benefiting the oligarchs will help us. I'm a bar manager. I worked in news at the early part of my career. I was actually a reporter, and I do small short subject documentaries. Yeah. In what was that? 4 minutes? 4 minutes. I just described more news that's far more important than all of the news and all of the politics. In 4 minutes. They took an hour last night on the news, interspersed with commercials brought to you by the oligarchs. And fucking, what? They wasted time. But these guys think they're informed. So what are we up against? This is awesome. We're up against a mainstream public that watches documentaries and the news, and they think they're informed. Fuck yeah! Hey, I think we should celebrate with some rock and roll. Jesus! As brought to you by, or as protected under Section 2 of the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms, using media described under international fair usage copyright law. It's Friday in the studio. It's whatever time and day it is where you are right now viewing this. But we encourage you to rock and roll while Rome burns. I mean, if you had a radio station, what would you say right now? You know the truth.